Hi,
Hi.
I'm Fan. I'm Fan San.
Hello. It's Willy from Axis. So,
Fan.
do you know if everybody who should be joining for the TB, Frederick?
Please wait a moment.
I think we're missing a few people.
The video tech?
Yeah, I talked to Manuel. He said he was going to join today.
Maybe we could start with discussing. We don't have many points today, but if we are waiting for Videotech to join for the TB vote, we could maybe start talking about the meeting recordings. Fredrik, you suggested that we should move to YouTube for the recording, so that I guess it's more easy to view the recordings if you have them on YouTube.
YouTube is not accessible from China.
Okay, so then it's not a good idea.
No, they have their own service. I think it's Baidu or whatever it's called, but I just know it's not available.
Yeah.
Is there another option? Because these recordings is not really suitable to having Git.
No, because they are pretty large.
Yeah.
Hang on.
Yeah, if I get a suggestion to what video streaming is used in China, and if that is accessible from here, I could upload to both YouTube and the other service in China.
I don't know about the. Maybe Microsoft Stream. I will check if there's a free tier on Microsoft Stream. It's possible to use that.
Yeah, please check. And that would be available in China as well, I guess.
Yeah, it's because YouTube is owned by Google, so that's an issue.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm calling a bit. I would need to check. Atle, I can see you online. Maybe you have a suggestion to what if a video service would work in both places.
Maybe it's an action item for the next meeting. Investigate, find out which one is. Okay.
Yeah, I mean it should be a relatively easy task, at least to identify a placeholder that's outside the JIT, basically. Whether it's could alternatively be a place where we like an online storage where you just put the files and then you download and view even though it's not as optimal as YouTube, but it would work as long as it's accessible from both places. But yeah, maybe it's an action item for next meeting.
Yep.
You're right.
Maybe we can create a document where we put alternatives.
Yeah.
I guess Baidu is one alternative.
I'm not that familiar with Baidu, except that I know, of course, that works in China. I assume it would work here as well, right? I never.
Yeah, but we could check until the next meeting. So
Yeah, let's do. So we don't have to waste time on that now.
Research a bit.
Yeah.
And while we're talking about meetings, we could maybe already discuss the next meeting. I know there is vacation time coming up, and Fredrik, you're away for 2 weeks.
Yep. So should we have something in July or I don't know when people have vacation, but for me it's okay from let's say the last week of July.
I'm off 2 last weeks of July, but I may not be that critical resource. China does not generally have summer vacation, so they would generally be available.
So if we say July 29th, that would be okay, I guess.
Hi.
Hello, Manuel.
Hi, sorry, I was a little bit late.
Yeah, no problem. Actually, 22nd is fine for me as well. So 22nd or 29?
Anyone who has any objections against the July 22nd or 29?
Yeah, as I mentioned, I can't do any of the dates, but again, I'm not the most critical resource.
Someone from your company could join at least.
Yeah, I would suspect.
Okay.
Again, Dora?
Both of these 2 times is okay with us in from Hackvision.
Yeah.
And Manuel, do you have any opinion?
About what? Sorry.
Meeting, next
meeting.
July 22nd or 29th?
Maybe it's better 29 for us.
Yeah. So should we settle for July 29?
Yeah.
Yeah, then I add that for the next meeting. Perfect.
I think I'm not expecting Microsoft to join today, so I think from the technical board, I think we are all present.
So then I guess we could go ahead with voting for the LAROD interface.
Yeah, so this was brought up last meeting. So the voting is, just to clarify, this is the voting about Edge API for Unimatrix 1.0. So this is not to say that we will we can't have a different engine in future, for example, moving to Onyx engine or something like that. But as we have tried to explain from Axis side a couple of times now, the current situation of all these different deep learning chipsets that are out there right now, it's difficult to support Onyx format for Umbrella, for example. So that's why at this point in time we see it as necessary to support more than one model format on the edge side. So that's why we want to promote the Larod inference engine to be official for 1.0 release. So I think we would like to make another vote and see what people think. So I'll just go through all the members. So from Hikvision side, is it okay?
Yeah, it's okay. Yeah, agree with your suggestion. Like Leonard as a Edge API for the version 1.0.
Okay. So from Panasonic?
Yes, I agree.
Okay. Genetech?
I agree.
Okay. Huawei?
Agree. A question. When will Larod be open, public open source in the GitHub?
I can't give an exact date, but I can say it will happen in the coming weeks, so it's not far away.
Yeah, we wanted to have this decision before.
Yeah, basically, from our management, they want to be to get the okay on investing the time needed for making the release public. We wanted to have this vote to go through so that we because there is some resources that are necessary to make everything, the documentation, everything like ready for to be public. So they wanted to have this vote done before, but I think that the time needed is probably a couple of weeks. Yeah.
Okay, got it. Thank you.
Depending on vacation time, of course. It's vacation time in Sweden.
Yeah. So yeah, probably before end of August we can say that.
Okay, thank you.
And what about from Videotech?
It's okay for us. Yes.
Okay.
I agree.
Thank you. Then I think that's it's accepted. And the other vote we had about TensorFlow serving API. So we won't take up that vote today. We'll give some more time for companies to research the API. Yeah. Basically, that's all I had for this day. I don't know if you have anything else you'd like to bring up, any feedback from the hackathon, something like that.
Sorry, Frederick.
Yeah.
Can I have a question? So from Narod, I'm from April, and we are okay, but we expect that when release, we expect to receive some document to show the advantage and some disadvantage, maybe some limitation points, especially for the optimizations or performance or compatibility with the other deep learning framework. Yeah, that's already my expectations.
Sorry, can you repeat? I didn't understand what. Is it a question or?
Yes, questions are on comments. So I expect to have when you release the Narod, so it comes out with some comparisons to show the advantage and some limitations of Narod.
Like
yeah, like the
comparison to on an X or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, there are so many different inference engines.
Yes.
I guess the advantage is that it can support. It's an open engine that can support the the hardwares that we currently have identified as the strategic one.
Yeah. And I think there are some optimizations phase in Narod, that's right. So maybe every members want to know the how much it can optimize, something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, the current the work that's going into Larod right now, except for supporting a new like Umbrella, the work that is going on right now is it's about conversions, pre-processing and post-processing. So basically, you don't have to do that in OpenCV, for example, because OpenCV is not really the color conversions is not really optimized in OpenCV.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you. Yeah. Thank you. Please continue.
Also,
going back to feedback from hackathon.
I think let's.
Yes.
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, sorry. You please go ahead.
I was just going to say
okay,
that. I was just going to say something that I think when we do the new release of Larod, I think one important aspect are the examples. So, because right now we only have one example, and it's using not using the Larod API. Actually, it's using the TensorFlow serving API. So I think with the release there should be a couple of examples so you understand, and then maybe from that you can see what the limitations are right now with acceleration and so on.
Could we possibly check if we could have a live event using the tools like the hackathon doing the example? Would that be a good idea?
You mean hacking on an example? Yeah, I've been meaning to do my own example actually, because right now we only have a Python example, so I would like to have a C++ example using OpenCV and Larod.
Would that be a great idea to have some sort of mini hackathon so people could participate in that and also learn to how to collaborate using the tools that you used for the hackathon?
It sounds interesting. What do you think, Hassan? Is that something you would like to, you could host maybe?
I'm not really sure if I have the, sorry for the background noise, there is a lot going on. I'm not really sure if I have all the technical expertise related to the example to host something, but I think it would be a good idea. We could think of it sometime.
Because since we have a problem, we have a limited experience when we are doing the hackathon, and this could be a good event both to learn more about Larod and how to collaborate online.
We intend to invite Jon in one of our next sessions. Could it be more useful if he sort of walks us through, and then companies will have questions around the performance of Larod as opposed to other inference engine? So I suppose he would be better able to respond to the queries as well when it comes down to performance issues.
I think now, since we have this vote, I think from the Larod team, they are more willing to participate. So, I mean, for example, in December, we had two other guys that was not present in the hackathon we just finished. So that's was Anders and another guy, I don't remember his name. So those guys are really good on all the details about what you can do and cannot do. So I think we should definitely have maybe some more guys from Larod if we're going to have such an event.
Yeah, if they could host such a session, I think that would be more meaningful for companies in the session, because then they could have the possibility to ask direct questions and get answers related to that.
Yeah, I think also it would be very nice to have it running on the Umbrella hardware. So, but I'm not sure how far they are on, for example, doing pre-processing on Umbrella. I think right now they have just a CPU backend for pre-processing, so the color conversions and so on is all done on CPU.
Another example from the iPro last time in hackathon, we also using the Larot, so you can refer as an example also. Yeah.
So regarding your examples from iPro, is it okay to because now they are uploaded to the meetings project, I guess. So maybe we could containerize those examples and put them under the other. There's one more other example. Is that something that we can do?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, I will have a look at it. I will probably then, if I have time, I will create a branch and so you can accept, and if it's okay. So regarding this mini hackathon, or I think we should wait until the release is done, and then we can think about it. So maybe timing wise, it could happen in September or something like that.
Yeah, I think it would make more sense if Larot gets open source first, and then someone from the Larot team tags along in the mini hackathon.
Okay, Dora, I'm sorry I interrupted you. You were going to say something.
No problem. I want to give an update about the APIs. Now I'm finished editing the YAML file, but I think I should validate it by using Swagger tools. So maybe after validating the format, I will send out the file, and also some sample code to do the Rust communication.
Doesn't a tool like Postman validate it?
I will use the Swagger, maybe CodeGen or Swagger validator to validate the YAML format.
Okay.
Yeah.
So do you want input from someone else? Do you want to you can put it somewhere in the Git and ask for comments.
Okay, I want to after the validation, and I will put it on the GitLab, and maybe colleagues can give some comments on the specification, on the definition of these APIs. And for the PDZ operation, now I need more time to think about the use case and how will the app operate the PTZ of the cameras. I need more time to think about this. So this time I just specify 2 APIs for get the host capabilities and get host information. if other colleagues have some use cases about the PTZ operate, I hope they can share with me, and we do discussion and specify the PTZ API. Since the app usually do the object trace by using the PTZ operator, so I should think about this process and then do the API specification.
Okay, so yeah, please send a when you have put it in the Git. So please send a. You can send it to the list if you want some comments, or you can maybe best way is to create a merge request, and then people can comment there.
Okay.
Okay, so do we have anything else to discuss today?
I just make sure the scene with the China platform, is that you want to put you want to find a place to put the audio file, or do you want somewhere to do some live streaming?
Yeah, we actually record everything with video, so it's more a video we need to store somewhere.
Okay.
So
okay,
we
so
had that as an
video
action.
stream.
Yeah, so for an action point for the next meeting to investigate which alternatives we have, and then we could have a discussion.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Got it.
Yeah. Okay. Anything else today? Yeah. Then I have to thank everybody who participated, and see you on the next meeting. I will send out an invitation for the date we said the 29th of July, the same time.
Okay.
Thank you.
Perfect. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Thank you. Goodbye.
Bye.
Oui, on va aller se baigner? Ben ouais. Ouais. 9h30. Ouais, 10h30. Ouais.
Qu'est-ce que tu fais, mon Jules? Non, c'est pas toi. C'est pas toi qui prends la clé, tu le sais. Parce que c'est une question de sécurité. des choses soufflées. Elle va devoir la porte. Tu peux y aller. Allez. On va mettre des choses. Ouais. Tout. Attends dans la rue.
Je vais mettre mon costume de bain aussi.
Hey, je cherchais. C'est où tu cherchais? Oh. Et allô? Salut Nadine, ça va? Va aller porter quoi? Ah, ok. Ok, ouais, ok. Fait que finalement, t'as-tu vu le courriel que j'ai envoyé? Et t'as-tu répondu quelque chose? Je peux pas regarder les courriels parce qu'aujourd'hui, je prends mon férié. T'as pas l'air habitué fort, vraiment. Tu passes pas le férié aujourd'hui, toi, ou vendredi, ou du paquet, toi? Ok, c'est ça. Ouais, ben, c'est ça. Ah oui? Ah, Jessie! Ok, je pensais Jessie James. Oui, vraiment. Ouais.
Ouais. Je sais pas où j'ai mis mon portefeuille. T'as-tu mon portefeuille? Mais pourtant, c'est capable d'expliquer sur la page Facebook. Ok. Il faut la laisser pousser, la laitue, hein, pour en avoir plus. Parce que sinon, manger des bébés laitues, ça doit pas.
Oui, c'est pour ça que j'ai écrit ça, en fond, pour que... Ben oui. Ben oui, c'est pour ça que je l'ai écrit. C'est pour ça que j'ai écrit ça, là. Pour toi.
Travail, oui. Travail, mais sauf que ça peut